Hi guys, Steve here, and on this video I'm going to share how to tame a Griffin. Like all flyers, it'll try and fly away when it's high on torpor, so you're going to need to build a cage to trap it. But why make do with a small crappy cage, when you can build an awesome multi-purpose one? This is my latest design of a ones I evolved from the island and scorched earth. I'll show you around it so you can see how it was made so you can build your own. This time the sides have been made out of doorways, so you can easily shoot the creature within. That's the generator and refrigerator hut. And both the entrances are funneled, so you can guide the flyer in from either side. The side platform just raises you up higher, so you can see the dinos if they're at the bottom of the cage. You have the main outer doorways, then every 2 tiles in another doorway to segment the cage and trap the flyer in a smaller area. I've used trapdoors for the roof, so you can open them up and drop land dinos in when you want to tame those. When you place these outer gateways you need to do it from the outside, as that will make the doors open inwards so the flies don't get trapped on them. I built the generator hut as I needed something to power the refrigerators. I wanted these right next to the cage because you'd be using it to tame many other creatures, and some might eat only raw prime meat. I've got 2 in case the first one overflows, but I've just dropped the kibble off in this one. This is how I've done the electrical cables. You got the outlet powering those 2 refrigerators, then an electrical cable going down to the ground, and cover the cables with foundations. I've done this so it doesn't get destroyed by the Griffins. I'll quickly show you how to place the cables, as it was the trickiest part of the build. Place a generator in the corner, then snap a vertical cable to it. Connect a horizontal or intersection cable to that, so you can build backwards, then place an incline cable going down. Connect another to the ground, then horizontal cable coming off that. At the end place an outlet. This will power the cage's keypad. If it's underground you're going to have to roughly judge where to place it. If it's a short distance it'll also connect to the refrigerators. But I'm going to place another outlet inside, just in case the first one gets destroyed somehow. You don't need a back intersection cable anymore, so I'd just delete it. I like things nice and neat. Finally, cover the outside cable over with foundations. That will protect the cable from being destroyed. I'll put the hut doors on later. The last electrical thing to do is to place a keypad. This will open and close all the cage's doors. Once that's done, set a code to all the doors, so they'll activate once you press a keypad. I've used a separate code for both the entrances, the inside dividing doors, and the roof trap doors. You can pick whichever code you want, but I've chose 4 ones for the top trapdoors, so I can open those when I want to drop a small dino into the pen, and close them again when I want to tame a flyer. When I've got a creature trapped and I want to close the dividing doors, I've used a code 4 3s. I've put those centre doors in so the fly doesn't move around so much. It gets trapped in a small area and makes it easy to shoot. The most important code is a 1 for the main entrances. You want to press this number the fastest to shut both the entrance doors and trap the flyer inside. And because the number 2 is the one you automatically start over, I've coded it for both the outer doors. Because this door's right next to you, you can also close it by hand. I'll show you the trap from above. It's longer than the ones I've built before, because the Griffin moves faster and I need a bigger area to trap it. But this 8 tiles long formation seems to work fine. To make things easier, I built this cage directly across from where the Griffins are. I found 2 Griffin spawn locations. The first is at 3827 and the second is at 4536. If you build a trap next to the Griffins and have the entrance facing them, all you have to do is find the Griffin you want, shoot it with a long neck to get aggro, make sure it's following you, then lead it into the trap. But you have to be quick because it moves pretty fast. Close the door so it can't get to you, then use a keypad to close the opposite side so it can't escape. It would fly up and down the cage, making it hard to shoot, so I'll close the dividing doors and lock it in a small area. They do create a lot of dust flying near the ground, so it makes it hard to see, but it's not going anywhere, so all you have to do now is shoot it with tranks and knock it out. If all the Griffins are moved away from the spawn location, you're going to have to kite them back to the trap with a pterodon. Use a spyglass to find the one you want, then go down and attack it to try and get aggro. They're carnivores, so you'll usually find them attacking other dinos. Just keep annoying it until you can pull it away. You'll eventually get it to follow you. When it does, kite it back so it's opposite your trap. Don't fly off too far, you still want to hold aggro. Stop opposite the trap's doorway to align the Griffin up, then let it hit you to keep aggro. Now fly quickly through the trap so the Griffin follows. You need to land and shut the door before it can get through. Again, use a keypad to lock the opposite door. There we go, the Griffin's now trapped. And now close the dividing doors to stop the Griffin moving around. It's trapped, so all you have to do now is knock it out. This is going to take a while, so I'm going to skip forward a bit. And there we go, one knocked out Griffin, nice and easy. That's its stats for a level 15. Its torpor's not going down too fast, so it's pretty easy to tame. It doesn't have a sex, so you can't breed them at the moment. I hope you will be able to later, it'd be nice to grow babies. Okay, I'm going to keep it narcoed up and starve tame it. Okay, so I was kind of watching TV, forgot about it, and it woke up. So I knocked it out again. It's a bit more injured, but it still retains its hunger level. Nothing lost really, apart from a narcos inside it. You can feed it prime meat, I think also cooked lamb, but the thing it likes best and tames the quickest is Allosaurus kibble. I've probably overstarved this, so let's see how much it eats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not too many then for a level 15. This one's low level and low stamina, so I switched to a higher one to show what it can do. Oh, isn't it cute? I might call it Peter Griffin. Okay, as you'll notice, its natural speed movement is faster than any other flyer. When you're on the ground and attack, you'll peck. When hovering, the Griffin can move around in the air sideways like a tapajara. When moving forward with sprint, it travels at normal speed. However, if you angle the nose down into a dive, it starts to glide and the speed increases. Even when you level off, you'll retain the momentum and move faster. But over time your speed will slowly return back to normal. The best thing is, the steeper dive you go into, the faster the Griffin goes. One thing you got to keep an eye on though is that the G-forces damage you. Notice my health in the bottom right is going down. If you do a steep dive and hit the ground, you'll do a superhero landing. This will damage any creature around you. If you dive and then pull up before you hit the ground, you'll run along it at super speed. The Griffin now is easily the fastest flyer. Just don't go diving too many times or you'll end up killing yourself. Its only real downside is it can only pick up the tiniest of dinosaurs, not even a raptor. But the Griffins are worth getting just for the speed. Thanks for watching, and if this was helpful, please like and subscribe. There's other helpful videos on the playlist at the end, and I hope to see you again. Goodbye.